Hello students, again I am back. Today's topic of discussion is a literary device named pun. Pun is a very common literary device which is generally used to make a literary piece interesting. So let's see the example, definition and uses of pun. A pun is a joke based on the interplay of homophones. Homophones, the words with the same pronunciation but different meanings. Words with the same pronunciation but different in meanings. So, pun is a joke based on the interplay of homophones. Words which have the same spelling or pronunciation, but their meaning is entirely different, is called pun. It can also play with words that sound similar but not exactly the same. The joke's humor, if any, comes from the confusion of the two meanings. Examples of puns. How this literary device is used in a literary piece. So, first example is the tallest building in town is the library. It has thousands of stories. So, this is a play of words here with stories. A pun on the difference between stories in books and stories floors in a building. So, this is a play between the words stories. It has two meanings. If we use word story for a building, it means floor. And if we use in a book, it has meaning of a narrative. The next example is I can't remember which state my wife wanted to visit for our next vacation. It's okay, Alaska. Read the joke out loud. Alaska sounds like I'll ask her. Alaska. The importance of puns. The point of a pun is to make the reader laugh. It tends to be a pretty heavy handed form of comedy, not at all subtle or dry. So, puns create a jokey tone for your writing. This is great for some kinds of writing, especially if you are writing a creative piece and you want one of the characters to come in as silly comic relief. However, it's not the right tone for formal essays. Why are puns funny? This is a question. We have to answer it. Why do we laugh when we hear words used in odd or unfamiliar ways? Nobody knows for sure, but the problem has been studied by scientists. In 2011, a group of neuroscientists published a study on why people laugh or groan at puns. Although the precise source of the comedy is still unknown, the scientists discovered that puns activate a different part of the brain from other jokes. Specifically, puns activate a puzzle solving brain region before they activate the regions associated with general humor. Let's see the examples of puns in literature. Shakespeare was a huge fan of the pun. Even in his tragic plays like Romeo and Juliet are packed with wordplay and puns, some of them very raunchy even by modern standards. Shakespeare loved to use similar sounding words to make dirty puns. To find them, keep an eye out for his use of words like clock, shift, and country. The other example in literature is of Oscar Wilde, who was also famous for his love of puns. One of his most famous plays is called The Importance of Being Earnest, and much of the comedy surrounds several characters, all pretending to be someone named Ernest. Of course, in pretending to be earnest, they are not being earnest. There are two words, ERNEST and EARNEST, but the pronunciation of both the words is same or similar, though they have different meanings. Earnest, ERNEST, is a name, and to be so both the words have the different meaning. Thank you. This is all about puns.